Hey guys. Okay, so I think that you need a reminder as to why weekly weigh-ins are super important. I think that we live in a society where, first of all, we've kind of devilized, not a word, but we've like made the scale the devil. We've also, because of the relationship we've created with the scale. That's why. That's why maybe in your life you would consider the scale the devil. And I just want to remind you why at Your Weight Loss we do promote and ask that you get weighed weekly for two reasons. Three maybe. First one is because it gives you feedback. Now, sometimes, have you ever gotten feedback from a friend or a family member or a colleague, and there is some feedback that's good and that you can try to improve, and basically you take the feedback and you're like, okay, I'm gonna work on it. And other times the feedback, you're like, don't think I agree, okay? But after, if the feedback would to always be the same thing, wouldn't you say, maybe they're right, okay? So the scale is feedback. I really get on the scale just to basically see what it has to say. And I do not see it as punishment or as like a test or a result. I see it as feedback. And then I get to say, and that's number two, why we want you to get on, is because I want you to choose what you think of the feedback. And you keep getting feedback. Consistent feedback can really show how you're doing. Okay, so the scale, if you're consistently getting on once a week, the same day a week, with the same clothes or the same nakedness, is that a word? And at the same time, and you get to really see consistent results or consistent feedback, okay, then you can get to really get info, good data, all right? So that's why the weekly weigh-ins are important. They're also important because it gives you the choice when you do that, when you get weight and you see it and it's no longer this thing that you're making up in your mind. You get to choose what you want to do with the next 7 days. So remember that week where I gained 5 pounds, and I remember the night before did not want to get on because I knew I had gained a bunch. I felt it. I knew that my week was off. And I was like, you know what? No, you're accountable tomorrow morning, so you're going to get on. So I get on and I see that I've gained 5 full pounds. How traumatic. So I was so happy that I got on because I feel like you deserve to know, like we deserve to know what it has to say. So because we deserve to choose what we want out of the next 7 days. And let me tell you, seeing that 5 pounds, I was actually going on a tiny vacation. No more vacation eating, Jose. You're going to go on vacation, enjoy the vacation, but you're going to be on plan because a loss is really important to you next week. And sure enough, I did get an amazing loss the week after. So first thing, you need to get weighed because you need to know what the feedback is consistently so you can learn from it. 2, you deserve to know so that you can choose how you feel about it. Because I truly believe that if you've gained a bunch of weight, let's say 20 pounds, over 20 pounds, it's because you probably didn't see it happen. So you didn't get to choose if you liked it when you hit 7 pounds gain, 12 pounds gain. So that's really important. And the third one is because you need to grow a relationship with that number. And if you ignore it, ignoring someone is not going to grow a relationship with them, and it is the same thing. When you are ignoring the scale, you're ignoring yourself, you're ignoring the truth, and you're ignoring the feedback that it's trying to give you. And it is really important that you grow a solid, strong, honest relationship with yourself. And when you have that great relationship, you will not see the scale as the devil. You'll just see it as your friend, your friend that tells you honestly how things are going, and sometimes you can prove them wrong because you're like, nope, that's not good feedback this week, but really you need to grow a good relationship with it. All right, so something to think about this week when you're thinking of the scale in a negative way. Really turn that thought process around.